we go. Clinton. Soviet. Russia. Anyway, I'm just trying to feed the Google Translator some additional fodder. Connoisseurs of my show, or slash, well, whatever this is, will understand that inside joke. Oh my God. Oh, God, that's unacceptable. You can see my neck fat when I lie down that way. That's terrible. Anyway, this is Brad Lee coming at you from my big chair. Long time no see. I wish I could play music in the background or something, but that would be like copyright infringement or something, I think. I don't know. That type of thing is so insane, I can never really keep track. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I'm once again, I'm in my silent satellite. And yeah, I'm wearing a shirt that's probably older than some of the people that might happen to view this. Again, in the future, with a better improved nanotechnology, they'll eventually have shirts that will probably be around for like hundreds of years. An amazing thought. Anyway, as usual, my thoughts are completely scattering once I'm being recorded here. Let's see. Well, I'm calling this particular sequence Cosmic Arrogance / I'm bored. Just because of what I was sort of thinking of talking about. I don't know if I will. I guess I will now that I'm here. I guess that's kind of why I forced myself to call the episode that, because, then I have to kind of own up to that. I guess it's just that, I don't know, I'm really bored right now. And that's hard for me because I'm interested in many different things. But, I call it, the reason that's the I'm bored part. The reason I call it Cosmic Arrogance is because a lot of it is that I seem to have figured out, basically I was looking for certain answers and certain knowledges of certain structures and whatnot. And I pretty much, I've either got them or I know where they are to this point, where now it's just a matter of a bit of digging. So I'm satisfied. And I thought I would maybe recap it here a little bit, just because it's, again, doing this, for some reason, being recorded, it's the same not just for me, but for everybody I've noticed. As soon as people know that they're being recorded in any way, their consciousness shifts because, I don't know, it's the same way as the way people, behave differently when there's actually another person around. This is kind of like that, I guess. It's almost like I know that theoretically anybody could view this, and therefore, in a way I have to be on my best behavior. But at the same time, that's the thing about the internet, of course. The existence of the internet is actually, it's nothing, I don't know, it's power, basically. I mean, it's the power in the past. If I wanted to make a fool of myself in public, I would have to, find a public venue. I'd have to, transport myself there. Find a place where people are actually congregated, and then do whatever idiocy I was planning to do, like streaking or public drunkenness or whatever. Anyway, but what I mean is, if you want to be an idiot, there's a certain amount of effort involved. This is the future, so things are easy for us. So if you want to be a complete idiot, you can be remarkably idiotic, recorded on the internet, or recorded on your cheap computer, uploaded to the internet for free, put on YouTube, and millions of people can witness what an utter fool you are. So I don't know. Anyway, I guess the very act of, again, allowing yourself to be recorded like this is really, it's, I don't know, it's not risky in a sense, but in a way it is, really. Again, I think that's part of what changes your awareness when you're aware that you're being recorded. It's kind of like, ooh, wait a minute. Or it's like when people are going to take a picture. You're like, well, wait a minute, my appearance all of a sudden matters, Anyway, I'm diatribe man, or what is the other word? Random exposition man. Anyway, Clinton, Yeltsin, political treaty, nuclear arms, president, plastic gun. All right. Yeah. Anyway, just trying to spoil keyword filters there. So yeah. Anyway, the universe. I'll just explain that briefly. There's the current picture of this. Talking about sort of the general picture and structure of the universe. Actually, yeah, we'll keep this to, we'll say 20 minutes. That should do it. So 6 minutes of rambling intro, and then about 14 minutes of explication. And it shouldn't take that long, because when you gloss things over, you can really summarize pretty quickly. So yeah, so I was interested in certain answers, like on the and I'll very briefly. There's the conventional science side, the current materialist paradigm, and I'm pretty boned up on that. And then there's I would nowadays call it the occult side, or mystic perhaps, I don't know, hidden knowledge, obscure dimensional things, consciousness, that kind of stuff. But the interesting thing is, anyway, just to jump to the conclusions, in as far as the physical paradigm goes, there's something online that you can find called the electric universe. Just look it up. There's a main website and a few other websites for it. And as far as I can tell, basically it seems to be right on, and that explains, where the missing mass is, because again, they're not taking certain things into account, so there really probably is no missing mass. It explains, large scale galactic features, which is again pretty much part of the current theory anyway. It's just again there's this weird schism that occurred about plasma, and it's almost, I think it's starting to actually heal now. It may be fixed in another 20 years, but anyway, so, and as soon as I found out that, and I sort of, I'm like, okay, my knowledge of the regular science side is up to date, and then I'm like, oh, here's this big missing chunk of that as well, so I'm like, okay, so that's pretty much complete. Once you have regular science, like cutting edge, best stuff on all levels, plus electric universe stuff, okay, that pretty much covers all of the material universe, the Earth, the galaxies, that kind of thing. And there's still plenty of mysteries and stuff, I'm just saying that those two together is a pretty good picture. I mean, it really is. It covers a lot. There's still plenty of stuff to work on, but the major stuff is there, So that's pretty cool. All that leaves, though, is the stuff that science literally, and we're still talking about stuff I was interested in. So again, my curiosity about, and this is what I'm talking about. I don't read stuff. I don't read books about volcanoes, and I mean, I still do read, skim stuff on the web about materialist science stuff, and and it's interesting. But in the past, of course, I just didn't know very much, so I'd be getting all these big, thick books and just reading up on it. But now it's the same old, same old. It's like, it's literally, I'm not saying I know everything, but it's just not that interesting. Once I've learned all of the meat, the rest of it is just there's endless detail to any field. You know what I mean? You could spend your life learning about Crayola crayons. It's like, anyway. Once I've learned, I'm interested in understanding, not. Some people who are very knowledgeable are actually kind of shallow, because they just gather knowledge like somebody gathering shiny rocks. They just have a shitload of, knowledge, but they haven't actually tried to, form it into deeper structures. Where I'm all I'm interested in is the deeper structures. I've actually learned that it's almost a waste of time to encumber yourself with learning about with filling yourself